going here. All right, it's our summit kickoff call. You guys, I could not be more excited for all of you that are going to experience this for the first time, second time, third time, whatever it might be. This will be my fourth summit, which is crazy. My first one, it was just Rachel and I. I was almost 30 weeks pregnant. I was so hesitant to go. Part of it was finances, like spending that money to fly to Vegas and the hotel. It was a big commitment, but then also just being pregnant and not knowing anybody and just being really nervous about that. So if you guys are feeling that same way, know that that fear or that uncertainty goes away real fast. Like, it's amazing how quickly you're going to connect with everybody here. I mean, you guys, we see each other every single day. We see each other at our best and our worst. And I don't know anybody else, but like, I talk to you all and see you all more than I speak to my sister, which, you know, we're so connected. We're such a big part of each other's lives. So don't be nervous is normal, but don't be afraid about this. And I'm going to warn you guys up front. I'm a hugger. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I'm giving you a warning now. So I'm just going to come right in. I'm going to squeeze you because I've had looks before. And tell your spouse that too, because I'm a hugger. So I don't know, handshakes are weird to me. So obviously I don't hug people that I don't know, but I know all of you, even though we've never met before, which is pretty awesome. All right. So I want to give you guys tonight, I want to give you a little bit of a background about what to expect. I want to go over the schedule with you. I want to help you with your packing list. And I'll be uploading some files into the summit page for those that are maybe more visual, like need a visual example of where you need to be, what you need to do. Now, summit it's a good combination of like really busy, and then it's a good combination of lots and lots of learning. So I'm going to tell you right now that you're not going to sleep a lot. So if you're expecting to have like 8 hours of sleep a night, it's not going to happen. That was hard for me, especially at 29, 30 weeks pregnant. Of course, I slept as much as I could, and adrenaline just kind of keeps you going. And it's better now because my first year at Summit, it's not like you signed up for workouts and you were automatically in one. You legitimately had to go line up and hope that you were one of the first 3,500 people in line to get into your workout. So we were in line at about 4:15 in the morning in Vegas in hopes to get into the 6 a.m. workout. Like, that's how nuts it was. And so they've sort of designed, of course our company has grown. The problem is space and size. So you're all registered for a workout. Some of you got a bonus workout with one of the trainers, which is awesome. But you're going to have a workout, okay, on that Friday morning. But expect to be everywhere you need to be. So show up to the workshops, you guys. Don't skip anything. There is going to be so much information shared with you to help you learn and grow, to help you not only be a better coach, you guys, but so much of coaching applies in so many other areas of your life, into your friendships, into your marriage, into your role as a mom or dad, into your role as, an employee. So you're going to be taking it. There's a lot that you're going to learn and apply. So don't be thinking about this as that it's only applying to your coaching business, because again, so much of what we do is about improving our own life and improving the lives around us. So you're going to be gaining, information from top coaches, information from, the keynote speakers. So be prepared to have a lot of takeaways. Now, and I don't want to go into this too much on Thursday, but I want to give you guys a little bit of what to expect with summer, because I know for a lot of people that tends to be like some of their biggest takeaways happen in that first session, which is oftentimes the time we're all together as a team too, which is pretty exciting. Now, the schedule. If you haven't downloaded the Summit app on your phone, make sure you do that. Let me show you what it looks like. I believe it's on Android and all that too, but if you guys can, it's like hard to see that, but it's green, Coach Summit 2017. Okay. But on there, it's going to give you the agenda. It's going to give you push notifications, like, workshops, you like get to the workshop, or, morning workouts are about to start. So it's going to really kind of help you keep track of where you're supposed to be. So it's incredibly helpful. It's also going to give you the hours for the core, which I'll talk about in a minute. information about the super trainers, information about the workshops. So because of the way it used to, again, be like you would wait in line and hope you got in a workshop, like Rachel and I missed out on pretty much all but one workshop in Vegas because the line, like the rooms would just close. It was kind of like I wanted to learn about Facebook advertising. So I'd wait in line and I would get shut out. I wanted to learn about like how to build better relationships with your customers, and you would hope to get in. So now it's better because you're in a track, you're going to hear all the presentations, and the presentations, you guys, are designed sort of for, I would say, the coach and the emerald rank coaches, Diamond too, but those of you that are starting to build your business, are getting your feet wet, there's a lot of great information for you there about, again, building relationships, how to, have a great social media page, have platform, how to build your Sunday, about the income that you can earn and all of these other things. So just take it all in, you guys, and know that you're going to be, we talked about this today on my leadership call at 11, but one of the things that I often hear coaches say is when they leave, they're really overwhelmed because it's just so much information. And I totally understand that. Like I felt the same way too. And we'll do sort of a post-summit call so I can kind of walk you through that. But just soak it all in. You don't have to really be applying things right there at Summit. I want you just to be present with the information. I want you to think about it. I want you to talk to your roommates about it, talk to other coaches about it. This is a great opportunity for you to really form some success partnerships with other coaches on this team too. I know we've got lots of coaches on here who met for the first time last year at Summit that have formed success partnerships from that, or, just really connected on a much different level. So make sure that you're really open-minded to all of that too. And what else was I going to say? I think in terms of like the bag policy, it just is applying to the core. So you can have a bag with you to go into like the conference spaces and things, pack some water, pack some snacks. There's a Shakeology bar, of course. It's kind of pricey. It's super convenient, because you don't have to worry about mixing up your shake or bringing a portable blender, but it is usually about $5 a shake, and it's about a half a shake. So you're not getting a full serving of Shakeology. So if you're really looking at your budget and you're trying to make smart sense of your money, I would consider packing your packets and either investing in a travel blender that you could blend up. Again, this can be hard because you're going to be back at your place, or just shake it with water, you guys. That's not my favorite way to enjoy it, but I know I'm still getting my superfoods in. But again, shake bar is always there. And I usually do end up spending the money at the shake bar just because it's convenient, but I know it is expensive. And what you do is you just buy tickets. So like you can buy, let's say you want to buy, 5 tickets for the next couple of days. You just pay for those up front, and then you get your tickets and you just give them to them in exchange for them. They're just making them ahead of time. So I always discover a new recipe that I like too, because they'll blend up stuff that I wouldn't have thought to necessarily put in the shake. Okay, so make sure you have that app on your phone. We're going to stay connected through our team page, you guys. So if you're going to meet up for lunch, or you're going to schedule a dinner or something like that, do it in the team page. Let's collect people. Don't be exclusive of other people. Like embrace us. Everybody is a team. Everybody is welcome everywhere. And just, that's a good communication point, especially when, we're going to take our team picture, we'll communicate where we're going to meet and all those kinds of things. So make sure you're checking that notifications are on and you're checking that daily. So here's your schedule. I'm going to go over the schedule with you guys so you guys have this down. Okay. So Thursday is the training with Summer Tucker, our upline. In years past, this has typically been one of the biggest takeaways for coaches, is what we learned during this session. And a lot of it's because it's the first, we're kicking off the weekend, right? Like this is our first contact with like this inspiration and motivation. And we are all going to be together for the first time as a team, which is like amazing and overwhelming all at the same time. Like I typically, not only do I cry or hug, but I cry. So get used to that. But it's really fun to all be together like that. The keynote speaker is, his first name is Sean and his last name is escaping me, but he is like a director of mental conditioning at Ohio State. So he's a sports psychologist and he's got a lot of great things to walk us through. Oh, good, Amanda. We'll just be a crying mess the whole weekend. But he's got, I've been, Summer and I and a couple other leaders have been talking about the whole, we're helping Summer plan. So he'll speak at the last hour, and what he has planned, you guys, is pretty awesome. And those of you that were there last year for Scott Mann's was like incredibly emotional and touching. Like, it's still something that gives me goosebumps to the day when I think about it. That is from 11 to 2. Now, I want you guys, this is again, well, I'll post in the summit page, but she's thinking about bumping it up to 10:30 to 2 on Thursday, mostly because of schedule. Like, it's amazing how much there is to kind of pack in. So that's what's going on Thursday during the day. Now, you have to buy tickets to that. So if you haven't bought tickets yet, check the summit page, purchase your ticket to that. Thursday night, Summer and Chad are hosting a diamond get together at their penthouse. You must be a paid diamond on 7/13, which is that Thursday. So not a lifetime ranked diamond, but you must actually show paid in your back office to go to that, which those of you that maybe have dropped rank, you've got plenty of time to earn that rank back. If you need help, reach out to your upline, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Not so that you can go to the party, but so that you can be a paid diamond again and increase your cycle bonuses, right? Maximize your pay. So here to help for that. Let's see, Friday. Okay, Friday morning, your workout. The workouts are all at 6 a.m. So I would, depending on where you're staying, you guys, if you've got an Uber, if you're going to walk, if you're walking anywhere in New Orleans, you guys do not walk alone. I don't care what time of day it is, buddy system. And I'm not telling you that to scare you, but it is a big city and we should just not ever be walking anywhere alone. So make sure that you are with somebody else. So if you and your roommates are all doing the workout together, all go together. If you're going to be using Uber, I'd imagine it's going to be a little crazy because I mean, there's like 20,000 coaches that are going to be arriving in New Orleans. So if you're in walking distance, walk. Like the Yaya Gumbo is a mile from where we need to go. So my thought is that we're up a little earlier and we're probably walking because that just a good warm up, right? We can do a little jog because I just think Uber is probably going to take 3 times as long as it normally would. I know New Orleans is a big city. They probably have a lot of Uber drivers on call, but I don't know that they're prepared for us yet. They'll be prepared once there starts to be a million notifications, right? So that's at 6 a.m. I would bring your, your stuff for the day to be able to kind of change into. You may be able to have time to run back where you need to go and get changed and showered. It kind of just depends. The workouts are 30 minutes, I believe. So if you get out of there and get back where you want to go, you probably have enough time. But a lot of times I think I typically just ended up really probably being stinky the whole day, which, we're fitness coaches. So I don't know about else, but I sit around stinky most of the day. So lunch is on your own unless you ordered lunch. Yeah. And there's all this hugs and talking and pictures and everything else. So it would take a long time. Lunch is going to be on your own. But again, this is typically an opportunity where we will communicate in the page and share like, hey, who wants to go grab some lunch? I would, again, I don't know anything about New Orleans. I've never been there. Nashville, because since Rachel and I had been there the year before and a lot of other people, it was easier for us to communicate where to go and where to avoid, like what would be a little faster, where you should go. And we knew how to navigate. This is all new to me. So those of you that have familiarity with New Orleans, help us out. But again, large groups of people, may be lots of wait at different restaurants. So a lot of times people did sort of like carry out if there was like a Chipotle or a Moe's or, things like that. So kind of just start collecting some information. But a lot of this, you guys, is going to be sort of like learning as we go, and pack lots of snacks, pack some bars, pack some, almonds or cashews or whatever you like to snack on. Make sure you just have some of those in your bag. I mean, I think my first year I just lived off of like Kind bars and Lara bars because that's kind of just the day is busy. Team dinner on Friday night will be from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Yaya Gumbo. It's coming, like it's arrive when you can, right? But those of us that qualify for the Success Club party, that starts at 8:30. So you guys that didn't are welcome to stay there and continue to hang out. We've got dinner coming. I'm going to shop at some point on Wednesday and get beverages and other kind of snack things. So those will all be in the house. We'll make sure we have, water, alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages for everybody. But we'll have that, and you guys are welcome to stay there. So you don't have to leave, but you're welcome to leave too. But again, don't go anywhere alone, you guys. Make plans, go together, and if you're out somewhere, communicate in the page so that us at the Success Party can come meet you when we're done. I know that a lot of that was happening last year, which was really fun. So that's Friday. And then Saturday, the super workout is in the morning, which is the day where we will wear our Summit tanks to the super workout, and we will take our picture together. Because again, that's the only time we're all going to be together working out, because a lot of us will have chosen different workouts on Friday morning. So we'll probably see each other, but we may not necessarily get a group picture together. So Saturday will be the super workout. And that's when we want to take our team picture in the morning, and which will help, because I know we've got a bunch of people flying out Saturday afternoon. So we'll be able to capture those that are leaving early, which is awesome. And then there's workshops all day. And then the closing celebration is on Saturday night, which is when we'll do our team picture. So make sure you pack your black, blue, or white dress. If you have something, do not go shopping, you guys. Wear what you have. If it's, not quite rock solid blue and a little more navy blue, that's okay, you guys. I don't want you spending money on things that you don't need, right? So make it work. Shop your closet. The dress, you guys will see this. The dress ranges anything from super casual to like ball gowns. I'm not wearing ball gowns, but I will be somewhere right there in the middle, right? Like cocktail dresses is kind of what I will wear in the evening. During the day, I will probably be in something of what you're seeing right now. Workout pants and, comfortable stuff. That's just me. I want to be comfortable. I'm not trying to impress anybody. So that's just, be you, exactly you. Don't stress over what to pack and what to wear. And I'm going to go over the packing list in a second, you guys, but seriously, just be you, do you. Because you'll see, like I said, you'll see people in jeans, and you'll see people in shorts, and you'll see people in ball gowns. Like there is a gamut of what you're going to see people wearing. All right. So clothes, you guys. Yes. Like I saw Melanie. Flip-flops, Kelsey, are totally fine. You guys, we are going to be walking a lot. So definitely pack comfortable shoes. Or, like last year I had on like wedges, and I put my flip-flops in my purse, and I just walked around in flip-flops, and I put the wedges on when we were taking a picture. But you don't even have to do that. Just be comfortable. Again, be you guys. That's the beauty of our business, is that you get to be authentic to you. So don't try to be anybody that you're not. Workshops. I saw Melanie post this. Yes. Pack a sweatshirt, pack your rock solid sweatshirt, pack whatever you want to pack. But, I would make sure, I think you could probably pull off cowboy boots in New Orleans, right? Maybe. But pack a sweatshirt, you guys. It's always cold inside. You guys know that. I know it's going to probably be like hot as the sun outside, but those of you, Melanie, in Arizona, you're used to that. So those of us from up north are going to be dying with humidity. But anyway, so pack something warm to wear inside, and then dress comfortable. I mean, again, I'm probably going to take off my sweaty workout clothes and put on not sweaty workout clothes when I'm in workshops, because I just want to be comfortable. I think one time, like I might have packed like jean shorts and like a t-shirt, or, again, whatever you're comfortable in. For the parties or events, okay, so Thursday for the training at Summers, again, be comfortable. People were in anything from their, rock solid workout stuff to extremely dressy. So dress in whatever you are comfortable in. Thursday night for opening celebration, I would, again, whatever you're comfortable in, but I would choose something that's not super dressy, but like a little, I don't know, fun, I mean, comfortable. It's going to be hot. We're going to be outside. So you can wear shorts and a tank top. You can wear a romper. You can wear a maxi dress, a maxi skirt, jeans. I mean, whatever you want to wear. And because it will be sitting outside, so it will be hot. Now, I'm assuming it'll be similar to how it was in Nashville, where they had, like there were bars that were open, so you could purchase water, you could purchase adult beverages. They had everything open since it was a stadium. Friday during the day, casual. Friday night for our team party, whatever you want to wear. And then those of us going to the Success Club party, it's a masquerade theme, which I haven't really planned anything for yet. So I'm not really sure what that means other than like a mask. But Saturday is your blue, white, or your black dress, whatever you're comfortable in, okay? Workout clothes, pack clothes for Friday and Saturday for sure. And then, Thursday, it will be a workout on your own. But Yaya Gumbo, we can get a workout in Thursday morning before we get our day started. You guys, the core is where it's the clothing, it's the shop. All of the new apparel is going to be launched. And what's super cool is that you got to get your hands on it first. So those people not at Summit, it usually doesn't go into the shop until like September, October. So all the Shift Shop stuff is going to be there, which is an incredible way for you to advertise. Any of the new products that we're launching, we have 2 new consumables. That's all I can tell you. But we've got 2 new consumable products. One I'm incredibly excited about. I mean, both are awesome, but one is going to be like game changing for us. So those will be on sale too. So you will get, well, I shouldn't promise you that. I don't know that. Usually what they announce at Summit is available at Summit, right? So you can buy you don't have to buy any, last year you would buy your program or download it on demand, but you don't necessarily have to buy a program anymore, which is cool because it loads onto your on demand. But any of the consumables, or if you want to purchase any of the performance line stuff, like that's all there. They typically have sale clothing that's there too. Set a budget for yourself, you guys. You can go crazy in the core. Like you could spend a ton of money because this stuff's not always super cheap. Like the shirts can be anywhere between $18 to $40. So set a budget for yourself. But when you're packing for your trip, you guys keep that in mind, because usually I end up packing workout stuff and then I end up buying a whole bunch of shit. And I'm like, why did I pack workout clothes? I just bought 3 new outfits. So keep that in mind. But know that, obviously, like Saturday morning, you're going to wear your rock solid tank. So you don't need to bring a tank for that. That's what you're working out in. So you really just need a workout outfit for Friday, and then Thursday is on your own. So, plan accordingly there. So again, pack light because you'll be shopping. The other thing that's launching too is the performance line clothing. So like we got to see this at Leadership, and it was really in the early stages then. But shoes, like real athletic clothes, not just the shirts that have like the sayings on them. This is like performance line, dry fit material kind of stuff, like really good workout stuff. So all of that is launching at Summit. There's shoes. I think Rachel posted those in our team page. There's bags, there's socks, there's shorts, there's pants, compression pants. There's all sorts of stuff, which is really cool. So that's, I think that's the big stuff there. But the last couple things I want to kind of just tell you guys, and I want to read through these questions, make sure I don't miss anything. Or if Krista, if you want to look through those and make sure I don't miss anything as we come back. But treat this like a business trip, you guys. It's exactly what it is. Yes, it's with your friends, and yes, it's going to be fun, but treat it like a business trip. Show up to everything. Be a sponge. Don't spend your whole evening at the bar and then you don't get to make it to workshops the next day. Okay, you guys, we're going to have a lot of fun, but let's be responsible. Let's make sure that we're where we need to be, because this is incredibly important to your business. You've made an investment to be here, so get the most out of it. And I know this was not an inexpensive trip for most people, between flights and hotels and gas and spending money and all of that, you guys. So seriously, like, get the most out of it. I want you to talk to everybody. I want you to, when you see somebody that you follow on social media that's a complete stranger that's inspired you, I want you to tell them that. Okay. Even when they're like not on our team. I remember going up to like Brandy Bots and Fit and Funky and being like, oh my gosh, like, thank you so much for your motivation. And I was scared to death, but they do, I followed them a lot my first year, and I still do, so go up to them, you guys, let them know how much they've inspired you, because, as your business grows, people are going to be following and watching you too. And when they come up and they tell you that, it's going to seriously be the most amazing thing you've ever heard. So have those conversations. Get used to doing that. I want you to document the crap out of this trip, you guys. This is a business trip. So this is not a vacation where you're absent from social media for 5 days. Like, you should be more plugged in than ever. Not during the workshops, not during the time where you're supposed to be learning, but when you are with your making friends, do live, you don't have to go live, but do Instagram stories. I've really been liking that because it's short and sweet. You don't have to like I don't want you to be live during the workout and not working out. Do an Instagram story. We're going into the workout. And then afterward, you know, show your team, show the community, show your sweat and your hard work. Talk about like how life-changing that is. You know, the trainer that changed your life, you just got to do a live workout with them. Share your journey. Be present on social media, and then be present when you're learning, okay? So find that balance there. I know that those things can be hard to do, so I don't want you, you know, at the team party, like plugged into social media like this. But again, that's where I feel like a live video or an Instagram story is a great way to keep people informed about what's going on and sharing. Like, this is the time when people are like, okay, you know, this is when I joined, when I watched my uplines at Summit, having fun while I was stuck at a desk job that I was bored out of my mind at. They were inspired. They were with friends. They were having fun. And I literally, on day one of Summit, messaged them sitting at my desk. And they, to the day, will tell me exactly where they were standing when I sent that message. And you guys, you have to let people in though, okay? So I don't want you to disappear from social media for 5 days. That's not the point of this, you guys. It's a business trip, okay? It's not a vacation. We're going to have fun. We're going to have some downtime, but it is a business trip. And tag everybody, okay? So what I found incredibly helpful is, you know, if I'm taking a picture in our house and I've got all the girls together, I'm going to tag all of them so it shows up in their social media too. You guys, we're building a story together, right? Like, we are just flooding social media with inspiration, with happiness, with community, with togetherness, with nutrition, with fitness, with all of the good stuff. Yes, FOMO. That's the perfect word, you guys. That's exactly, I had major FOMO. I was like, if I don't act now, I'm going to miss all of this. Like, I want to fly to Vegas right now. That was me. So anyway, do that. And then also what we'll ask for you guys to do is at the end of your trip, and you can do it during the trip too, but dump all your photos into the Rock Solid Summit page. So we have a really good photo album and what I'll probably do is maybe create like a Summit 2017 photo album in there so we can just upload the pictures right in there. Because usually afterward, I like to make like a little fun slideshow so we have like something together to really document it. But, you know, we're not all going to be in the same place at once. So this is a great way for us to be able to, you know, as people are arriving, like post your picture before you leave, like at the airport. Maybe there's other Beachbody coaches on your plane, make friends. If you're sitting next to other Beachbody coaches, change your seat, start talking to people that aren't coaches and telling them where you're going and why you're going. Every time I go on a flight, you guys, I come away with a new contact, which have often become new customers. So you never know who you're sitting next to, right? So don't be totally introverted. Get out of your own way. Put fear in the back seat, back of the plane. And just share what you're doing. All right. What did I miss? What kind of questions we got here going on? You guys, let me read these questions here, but somebody can unmute themselves too if I miss something. Yeah, Superdome is enclosed. Oh, you're right. Okay, so it won't be super hot out there. And the convention center, of course, is inside too. I forgot the Superdome is enclosed. That's awesome. So we won't be like sticking to our chair or have swamp ass, because that was interesting in Nashville. I don't know why I can't scroll up messages. Bring baby wipes to freshen up. Katie, that is a great tip. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's going to be, coaches are going to take over. Bring an extra suitcase. That's a great idea, especially with all the stuff that's launching. Because you guys, the stuff in the core will not be available online for a little bit after Summit. And usually a lot of it sells out kind of fast. So like when you go in there the first time, get what you really, really want, because it may not be there when you go back. They were really good about restocking it last year, but in years past, some stuff has sold out. So get what you need, stick to your budget, you know, make a decision about what you really need. And then, pack an extra bag if you need to. Let's see what else. Okay, who else has questions? What do I got down here? Oh, the Team Beachbody t-shirt. So when you check in, and on the Summit app, what does it say? Registration will open. Registration usually is open on Wednesday any day. So you'll need to go down to, I believe it's the conference center, and grab your registration. So you'll get your banner that it'll have like your name on it, and it will also have like any of your Like it'll have your rank on there. It will have your like organizational or your leader ladder tag on there. It'll have, if you're part of like market council, if you're an elite coach, like all of those things will be on there. And I have rock solid ones for us too. And I'll probably give you those on Thursday at Summer's training. So I think that's the first time I'll probably see most people. Yes, spouse, everything you purchase, you guys, run it through your secondary account or your account that is in your lowest building place in your business. Krista, such a good tip. So make sure you write that down, because you guys, you're paying yourself essentially. Now, clothing doesn't have volume, so keep that in mind. But any of the consumable products or any performance line you want to buy, like let's say you want to buy some Energize for the week or the packets, equipment, all of that, like you can probably buy your Shift Shop markers there, agility markers. They're small, so, and flat. So if you purchase those there, they're going to be really easy to take back. My kids keep using them as Frisbees. So make sure, they didn't let you do that because he wasn't at Summit. Aaron, that's crazy. Usually, I guess they've never really asked me. I usually do my second business center, but I think my first year I did Aaron's. They never really asked me. So try it though. Keep it with you. Tammy, for opening ceremony, whatever you're comfortable in. We're not going to be necessarily like matchy. So whatever you're comfortable in, shorts, t-shirt, dress, romper, maxi skirt, maxi dress, whatever you want to wear. I don't know. Did they tell us to wear those t-shirts to opening ceremony? I don't know. I guess I haven't really seen that. Maybe they did. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I missed that part. So then, yes, I guess you will. Let me watch it. I feel like there's been so many pictures and videos. I'm really far behind. Asia, paid for the training on Thursday. You should have gotten a like Eventbrite, or let me see, check your email, because you should have gotten a receipt. I think it was through Eventbrite. What else? Yeah, so check your email, Asia, and see if it's there. And I don't think it's sold out. So if you still need to buy a ticket, I would do that. And you'll just be able to get whatever's left. Last year, Friday at the Core, they had a huge sale on older programs, clothing, and a bunch of stuff for less than $50. Okay, yeah. They usually always have sales stuff. And if you're a certified live trainer, so if you've ever done any of the live certifications, there's a separate place for you that you can go into. So there's clothing there that like we can't buy if you're not live certified. So I tried to sneak in. They kicked me out. There are rules on packing Shaco and Energize on the flight. Nope. No rules. I travel with Shake. I travel a lot on the planes, and no, I usually bring packets, but you can also put it in like little baggies. They're fine with it. Rock solid tanks, I don't know when they're going to ship. I think I'm thinking we'll probably have them next week, because it closed on the 20 or the 16th or the 14th or something. So the order's been in for about a week. It usually takes about 7 to 10 days to get back to print and get back to the store, and then they ship them out priority. So she knows that we're on a timeline, so they'll get to you. I know they'll be there on time. That's why I pushed the deadline back as early as I could to make sure we had a little bit of wiggle room. So they will be there in time. What else? Anything else? Any other questions? Any other leaders or anyone who's been to Summit before, are experienced Summit people? Anything you want to share that I maybe missed? No.
Somebody wrote it, I think Katie did, about make sure you have your charger with you, because when you leave your hotel or your wherever you're staying, you want to be able to charge your phone. Because what I do a lot of, like the first year I took a notebook and I was trying to write everything down and it was too much. But it's been like this for the past 2 years, but the presenters have slides. And so I did a lot of like taking pictures, so then I could go back and like process it when I got home. So that's just kind of a tip.
Yeah, that's a great tip, Melanie. And I think too, I don't know how quickly they load, but all the presentations do end up loading into your back office under training. So like last year's are there, and like the Super Saturday stuff gets put up there. So they do load. But again, it's not it might take like a week or two. So definitely that's a great tip. And if you don't have one, it might be a really good thing for you. Maybe a smart thing to invest in is one of those like portable chargers too. Like, so you have backup, like you have your wall charger, but then you also have one that's fully charged and ready to plug in to your phone. Because yeah, like, and then for whatever reason, I feel like, because you're gonna be on social media too, and all the backlights are gonna be on, it just sucks your battery. I don't even know what settings to change, but like if I spend a lot of time on social media in a day, my phone dies really fast. So I think that is a good thing to maybe invest in. I don't think they're super expensive. You can probably get them on Amazon for like $10-12, but it's not something that you won't use again. Like, we use ours often. Organizing dinner Wednesday night, post that in the team page, Caroline. Start getting, some people together, start brainstorming some things, because you might need to make a reservation, and I would do that like sooner than later for sure. And I think what would be fun too would be able to meet somewhere Wednesday night before we kind of kick off. I know that was always a really fun thing to like see everybody as they were kind of trickling in. I'll be at the elite party Wednesday night, so I'd love to meet you guys wherever. I think it's over like 9, so I'd love to meet you guys afterward if you guys are out.
Hey, Courtney, I got an email from Katie at Express Tea on the tanks, and she says that they are scheduled to ship on Friday, 6:30.
Perfect. Okay, we're way ahead of schedule.
Yeah, so everyone should definitely have them by early next week.
Perfect. They are awesome to us, you guys. When I met with her for the first time and asked if we could do this online shop, she was like, no, we don't do that. And I was like, I will give you lots of business. Like, make it work for us. Because you guys, the prices they give us on clothing is so much cheaper than everywhere else I looked into. Like the tanks, the Rock Solid pink tanks, when I first was looking into people, they wanted $35 for those tank tops. And I think we get them for like $15 or something. So they're awesome to us, but that is great, great, great. I think in a big city, I feel like Uber, I mean, I don't know. I guess I typically just tend to use Uber more than I do a taxi anymore. Most people use Uber, but again, you guys plan for extra time. It's just going to be, New Orleans is a much bigger city than Nashville is. So I'm sure there's far more like transportation as it is. But just don't go alone, you guys. Have somebody with you. I just want to keep reinstating that because it's a big city. I don't says the small town girl. Clearly I don't live in large places. So we will, Tammy, I hadn't Ubered till I was in Nashville the first time either. So we'll break you in on that. Okay. And there's also Lyft too, right? Like LYFT. And sometimes, I should look in our Summit app. Sometimes they have, or in like messages, activity feed, there'll be like a code for Uber, like save 15% on your Uber or something, because they typically connect with people. I haven't seen anything yet, but check that activity feed, because if there isn't, also like when you're in, there'll also be like a Wi-Fi password they'll give you for when you're in the convention center and all that other stuff. So that'll all come in the activity feed, but I'm sure it'll all end up being posted in our Summit page too. So if you see something that is informative to the whole, the general whole of everybody, make sure that you post that so we can all be informed. Yeah, I'm sure there's tons of Uber drivers. Where do you find the ticket to the train? So go to our Rock Solid Summit page and search Summer Tucker, maybe, because it's probably, or Summer. And it's what did she call it? What's the name of the training this year? I don't remember. When I go in there, Asia, I can tag you. Fearless. Okay. Yes. So search that. And it was also a photo I posted too. So if you go to the photo album, you should be able to find it better that way. All right. What else? Can we walk from the house? Allison. Well, everything, Allison, we're like a mile from everything. So I plan to walk a lot, not alone, with other people. But it depends on kind of what time of day and night it is too, I think, right? Because sometimes we end up being out a little bit later than we intended to. And so I don't think I'm walking anywhere at like midnight in New Orleans. But if it's like during the day and we're with a large group of people, and let's be honest, guys, we work out. No one wants to mess with us. Lyft code is Beachbody17, payment section. Katie, you're such a wealth of knowledge. Thank you. Payment section 15% off. Okay, so save that, you guys. Katie, will you post that in the Summit page so we can make sure we all have that? Thank you, lady. All right. That's all I've got. Nothing else on my end. Anybody else? No, I'm so excited to meet you guys that I haven't met before, but I am warning you. I'm going to squeeze you pretty tight. And those who haven't seen him forever, Kelsey, I'm missing you at the pool. Saving my child from drowning. Thank you. She's like, is that your kid going down the slide? My, Landon, who's not even 2. I'm like, yep, that would be my kid trying to go down the slide. She's on the other side of the pool, like running over to save my child. I was like, this woman has a lot of experience. I need to catch up. He's fast. All right, guys, that's it. 9:42. I went over 12 minutes. Sorry. All right, guys. Fist bumps. We'll see you in 2+ weeks. Allison, I'll see you in 2 weeks. And Melanie, maybe you in 2 weeks from today, too. So, all right, guys. Talk to you soon.